a champion that's going to relinquish the belt after. They don't want to do the does one-offs because they're power trippers, bro. Because they're all about being able to tell you what to do. They wanted George St. Pierre to sign a fucking 6-fight contract again to get the fight with Khabib, you know what I mean? Or whatever, a 3-fight contract. They wanted to have him locked in. And he's like, fuck that, I just want the one fight. You know what I mean?
Dana White power trip himself out of some good shit sometimes. There be some good shit set on the table, and he'll power trip himself right the fuck out of it.
See, that's that Trump thing, though. I don't think it's just Dana White. He's just the face of that. You know what I mean? But I'll agree with you on that. He's a fucking dumb shit most of the time, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I like it when it's just say, hey, fuck rankings, fuck titles. We have some good fights here.
So who do you think should fight Ferguson next, or who Ferguson should fight?
You know what?
Should he get the fight against whoever wins Holloway-Poirier?
He could fight the loser and let the winner go and fight Khabib.
You think so? Well, yeah, either way, that'd be a great fight, too, because Poirier's a beast, and so is Holloway.
He can fight the loser, and it'll still be a good fight.
But here's my thing. He had the opportunity to fight Holloway and didn't take it, so what's going on? You know what I mean?
That's when you got to be, look, my UFC mentality, take all comers, you're going to shine. Whip everybody ass till there's nobody left. Like, hey, you know what, man, Dana, look. I done beat everybody. Why are you protecting some of these cats?
Well, that's like Stan said. You know, these dudes, aren't you a fighter? That's what you do. What does it matter if there's a belt on the line? And I understand trying to have a view for your career, but what does it fucking matter? Like Stan said something to the effect of like, oh, you took it on 2 weeks' notice. But that's what you do. You're a fighter. So that should not be an excuse as to why you lost or won. You know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to be a fighter and take everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sometimes,
if you're the greatest in the world, then you'll have no problem fighting everybody. Does that make sense? So I understand what Tony Ferguson was doing because he didn't lose his interim belt, and he does deserve that fight. But how many times does UFC try to book that Khabib and Ferguson fight? I think this would have been the 4th time, dude, from what I remember.
That last Ferguson fight made me a fan. I said, damn, that dude can fight.
It actually made me respect what's-his-face a little bit, too.
Showtime?
Yeah, because I had completely written him off, dude. You know?
A good fight coming up, right?
He's fighting... Fuck, who is he fighting? Yeah, and it is going to be good. Wonder Boy, yep.
Yeah, ooh, that's going to be dope. Ain't no wrestling in that one.
Which, how is he doing that? Is he going up to 170?
I don't know. Am I right about that? He's fighting
Yes,
Wonder Boy?
yes, he definitely is. That's who it was.
Listen.
Which, hey, that division got opened up, too. With Tyron losing, like, I would love to see Usman fight Wonder Boy as well, you know?
Yeah, there will be no takedowns in this fight, folks. This is going to be some fucking fancy.
And I watched fucking Tyron Woodley on Sway, and I don't know, man. He's accepting the loss, but it also bugged the fuck out of me that he couldn't just come out and give Homeboy his mad props that, like, he got dominated. He kept saying still to this day, like, there's nothing he does better than me. I just didn't show up, you know? And it's like, no. You showed up, dude. He was. I think he really did dominate him, dude. You know what I mean?
What you think happens if they run it back?
If they run it back,
yeah.
Usman wins again.
Usman wins again.
I really do, dude.
Tyron.
I think it'll be a closer fight. Because I think Tyron Woodley, having already lost the belt and having nothing to lose, will definitely go for it. I hope. But I still think Usman gets him, dude.
He better be the one trying to take him down. He better do something different.
Which is not to say I think just because Usman's the champ now that he's the end-all be-all in that division. I think having seen what Colby Covington did to RDA, it's interesting fight for him and Usman because Colby wrestled the shit out of RDA. You know what I mean?
And Lawler put himself back in the mix with a nice performance.
I agree.
He put himself back in the mix with a nice performance. Looked it good. Came out, slammed that. He put himself right in the mix.
I also think he deserves to roll that one back.
Yeah, I think Dana White said they are going to do that, which is fucked up.
He says that, but Ben Askren says no, so I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't
Ben
know.
Askren said he didn't want to fight him in the first place, you know?
I don't know who's next for Askren, but I'm definitely going to watch that shit.
Who, if you had to pick somebody, who would it be? I say Usman right away.
If I had to pick somebody for me, it'd be Colby Covington. Because they talk shit already. He doesn't like. He wants to get him, so it'd be Colby Covington and then Usman.
Well, let's be honest. Askren talks shit to everybody in his division or not.
Right, so if you want to help him clean out that division, if he thinks he's that badass, you sure? You know, you want to fuck with an RDA first, a wrestler on you. Are you sure? Okay, here goes Kobe.
Well, because Dana said I judged people off, when they fought RDA, and that's when he realized Usman was ready for a title shot. Well, Colby fucking beat that ass fucking real proper, dude.
So I guess he's gonna be being asked.
So I think it'll be an interesting fight, man. Colby and Usman, And I think T Woods needs to take a back seat for a second, man, and get his head right. I don't know what's going on, but he definitely wasn't there that night, dude. I've never seen him get dominated like that, ever.
I've never seen not one Kobe Covington fight.
No?
Not
that RDA
one.
fight, he did a really good job.
Not one.
And I'll agree with Dana White on that. Like, RDA's a beast, and especially since he went up to 170. He fucking whipped fucking Lawler's fucking ass.
I thought Dos Anjos can beat Conor. I said if he ever get in that ring with Conor Rivera, he go fuck that guy.
Well, he definitely put it on fucking Robbie Lawler, dude. I've never seen Robbie Lawler get beat like that, dude.
Yeah,
that dude fucked Robbie Lawler up for 3 rounds. Didn't put him out, but fucking just straight took it to his ass, dude. Yeah, I think people sleep on Robbie Lawler as well, man. Like you said, he's a fight away from being champ again, dude. You know what I mean?
He came out looking like he spent some time in San Quentin.
He's fucking yoked. He was in really good shape. Dumped Ben Askren on his face. People could say that fight should have fucking got called right there, But I definitely think he went out for a split second. I definitely do. Haven't watched all the videos. Lawler.
You see the what's name guys? The fucking Gracies redoing the shit?
No.
Yeah, one of the Gracies guy, he gets the other guy in the choke. He's like, now you tap. I'm gonna do it just like he did on the chin and go. And he's like, I was going out. And he was like, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Gracies get the same position, and he shows exactly what happens. And he goes, and not only that, people, there was 1:32 left. If he would have kept squeezing, he was definitely going to go out. And he gets the guy the same thing.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that, too. There was still a lot of time for him to do work, and having watched a bunch of Askren's fights over this weekend, that dude just goes from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. His transitions are insane. He's like a fucking rock on top of you, dude. You know what I mean?
Robbie was not getting out of that shit.
Not until the bell, at least.
Yeah,
he maybe would have made it out of that round, but that dude definitely was going to do 5 or 6 more submission attempts on him.
The Gracie guy told him, put your chin in. I'm not going to go on their neck. I'm going to do just like they did, okay? You ready? All right, here we go. And then I said, damn.
And that's what's crazy, too. All I had heard is Dana White talk shit about Askren and how boring he was and how he never throws punches or anything. Having watched those fights, like, he has some stand-up.
That nigga's a...
But he knows his strengths, and he fucking does enough stand-up to get in there on you and dump you on your fucking head and then start wearing you down, dude. He crucifixed this one dude and fucking just lit him up, dude. You know what I mean?
He's one of the reasons why I like MMA, why I watch UFC. It wasn't actually a mixing of the mixed martial arts to become a solid fighter. It was mixing martial arts to fight each other. I liked it about it. I'm a wrestler, and I believe I can put anybody on their motherfucking back and they can't get up and beat their ass. Well, go at a wrestler. I like people that stick to their fucking shit. I love that John Jones has evolved, and he's this, ultimate fighter now. But I love when guys come in and say, this is what I do well, and I'm going to do it to everybody here.
Damian Maia.
Yeah, that shit. Shinya Aoki. For a while, I used to love Aoki. Hey, I don't kickbox. I don't strike. What I do is wrap these colorful pants around you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to choke the shit out of you.
Yeah, with some weird-ass shit, right?
Some cold shit. So that's why I like Ben Askren. He's a throwback to the reason why I watch mixed martial arts. Because there may be a wrestler versus a boxer or whatever. This is my discipline, and I'm going to do this to you.
I also feel like that's when you start seeing dudes be unsuccessful is when they don't stick to what they're good at. You know what I mean? I mean, look, case in point, look at Ronda Rousey. Thought she had hands all of a sudden. Should have stuck to what you were good at, you know?
You're getting wobbled right now with her cute ass.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, man.
So I think it's smart of Askren to stick to what he's good at. You know what I mean? Whether it's fucking the most exciting thing or not, dude, you're going in there getting W's, you know? I mean, if you ask me, Khabib's not all that great either, dude. He's not the funnest guy to watch.
Yeah, I don't mind evolution, Chucky, like Chuck Liddell. Hey, I'm a Kimbo guy. I can knock anybody out with a foot or fist. So what I want to do is work on takedown defense and make sure it never happens.
Yeah, I mean, we were watching the fights at the when Shelton fought, and I was telling Brandon this shit's boring, and he pointed out to me it's that guy's job to get off the bottom, though.
Yeah.
You know, like that's his job. Same with Anthony Smith and the John Jones fight. It was his job to fucking get off the cage, get off the ground, you know?
If I put you
Start fucking doing something, dude, you know? So you have nobody else to blame but yourself, dude, you know? Oh, he's boring. Well, I mean, yeah, Ben Askren was saying that about Usman. All he did was ride on fucking, you know, Woodley the whole time. Well, it was Woodley's job to get the fuck back up. You know what I mean?
Get up, little brother. Or else I'm a little brother, your ass right here. Get up, little brother. Okay, you can't. Well, then here's where we stay.
Oh, he definitely got spanked, man. You know what I mean?
And got them body shot. Nigga, I loved it. And
that division's interesting. I'm interested in that Israel Adesanya fucking Gastelum fight. That card will be fucking cool. Yeah, there's some good fights in the UFC coming up. I'm happy though that there's some competitors with that ONE FC now and Glory and shit like that. Like I enjoy watching that shit.
Looking forward to see Nikki Holston kickboxing in the ONE FC. The few fights we seen was dope.
Did you see that Doumbé guy fucking knock homeboy out?
And then did you see? Yeah, and ran out the ring early.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I
what the fuck happened there? I only watched the highlights of that part because they didn't let you watch it unless you had Fight
Pass. Thought
Pass.
it was his third knockdown or a knockout or some shit, and he ran out. But yeah, I definitely got to go check out Cedric Doumbé and fucking Glory. But yeah, sometimes you ask for a guy and you get him. That guy asked for Doumbé. Oh, this what you want?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh,
he got worked, man.
You go ask for Cedric? Okay, this what you want? Bop, bop, bop. Get your ass beat on. Watch out for what you ask for, kids. Because sometimes you get it in a healthy serving and you ain't going to want it. But yeah, he asked for that shit. I'm looking to see, what's the name, though? The ONE FC fights, I couldn't find none of.
Really?
None of. Nope. When I went to go see it, it said proceed the next video. Proceed the next video.
What? Because Lex and I watched those late last night, man.
I said, I want to see these fools.
We watched some of them, then we went to the movies, and that was when I texted you, because that first fight on that ONE FC, those dudes were beating the shit out of each other, man. And it was like reversal. The other guy's winning. The other guy's winning now. The other guy's winning now. It was a great fucking fight, and I was like, oh shit, this is what they're bringing. This is way more exciting than UFC has been in the past, dude. And, yeah, we watched some of those, went to the movies, came back, and then it was still on. So I don't know what happened, dude. Maybe they took them down, fucking trying to make you pay for it. I know we only got to watch the prelims, and then you had to buy something, you know?
Yeah, see, that's where they get fucking with me then. That's why I need to get back on my what's-the-name shit. Fire Stick shit and go find where they got these fights at.
Oh, yeah, like the Men in Tights app and shit that we had back then. Yeah, I really haven't been using my Fire Stick that much except for watch, like, the DC app shows and shit.
Me either. I know, what's the name? No, that was no Fire Stick. I tried to watch what's the name last night, which seems like it's going to be good. That's the last Jurassic Park that came out. It was on HBO last night.
Oh, really? I haven't seen it.
I need to watch it just to finish it up to see what happens. Where is it at? So I'm like, I got to check that shit out.
Yeah, see, that's a movie like you go in there with no expectations and you'll watch once. You know what I mean? I don't mind that stuff.
I said I'll buy the Spider-Verse over Amazon and you come out and watch it. And he's like, we'll see.
No way. I'm telling you, dude, that movie's fucking amazing.
I want to sleep, so I think what I'm eventually doing in a little while is I'm going to fuck around tonight. I'm going to get some popcorn, go in here and cook it up, and I'm going to start watching it. He'd be like, all right, I'm going to come out and watch it with you. Like,
you should. I think it comes out next week, and I was wrong.
I believe
it comes out the 15th.
Oh,
really?
On Amazon. I'm pretty sure it is.
I think because I did see it on YouTube, you could rent it, I think.
See, if it's for rent on it,
all I know is it's worth it, dude. Like, honestly, besides the Avengers movie, I thought it was the best movie of last year, dude.
So if I had one choice between that and Glass,
I'd watch Spider-Verse.
For real? Is that
yeah.
dope?
Yeah.
For real.
It's really good. It's a kid's movie, but it had everything I don't know, man. Like, especially I think I liked it because I've gone to so many kids' movies with my kids and been like, oh, fuck, when is this going to be over? Like, case in point, that new Lego movie I took my son to. I was like, oh, God, this shit is not. It wasn't the worst movie I've ever seen, but it definitely did not hold a candle to the first one.
That first one was fuck Batman. Killed
that Batman one was clever, too. Yeah. Oh. But, yeah, Spider-Verse, I don't know, man. I think also because I've always loved Spider-Man because my older brother Shane fucking was so into that shit. So it was everything you love about Spider-Man and then introduces you to a new Spider-Man that has different powers that's just dope. Kingpin was dope. Everything about it was good. They just killed it, man. It had graffiti to it. The music in it's fucking has Biggie and fucking like the soundtrack. Everything about it is just dope. It was funny. Yeah, it's just a good fucking movie. Like, if it wasn't animated, people would be talking about it more. You know what I mean? I feel like.
Have you seen the trailer for the 08 season 2?
No.
You seen any Netflix trailers?
No.
For the shit they coming out. Yeah, the OA season 2, they took a fucking long.
Like all I've been doing lately is watching Arrested Development again for some reason, because
love
Lex started watching it, so I just been fucking with that.